DRT came about because of a situation 5 years ago in Bam in Iran. We got together and thought, how can we help the humanitarian world with this problem that they seem to face time after time? It was exactly a year after the Bam earthquake when the Asian tsunami happened. We deployed down to Colombo in Sri Lanka with a team of 35 people over 3 weeks to help handle all the flights that were turning up at the airport there. And we handled something like 9,000 tons of aid. If we hadn't been there, I don't think that aid would have got through to the people that really needed it.
My name's Tim Allen. I've been with the DLT for approximately since 2006, and I arrived here in Islamabad on about 4 weeks ago. And since that base time, I've been here looking after the logistics side support to the teams that have been rotating through Islamabad, looking here after the Chaklala Air Base logistics side. I think the key challenge has been to be able to get that pipeline moving as quickly as possible. But at the same time, when you have pretty dedicated, passionate DRT people on the ground, then it becomes much easier as they start to learn what they need to do. I guess the key milestones have been teamwork. No matter what the teams were, we had teams that were coming from Asia Pacific, from the Middle East. The key is to be able to have flexible teams that can take up any role within the whole DRT deployment. We moved about 4,500 metric tons of relief goods through the warehouse inventory and out into the affected areas. I guess the key thing I pick up is that as an individual you can make a difference. As part of a team you actually do make a difference. And if you're part of an organisation like DHL DRT, you actually are the difference on the ground.
DRT in DHL is a volunteer basis. The company is good enough to give us the time to mount such a kind of volunteer for the employees. Okay, so it's basically a volunteer basis, and members are just being selected across the cross-function and across different business unit to just support the corporate social responsibility of DHL.
CSR is a program which has 3 parts. Obviously, Go Teach. What this means is basically we hire the most talented, well-educated individuals, and we want to make sure that what they have learned, they go back and contribute and share in the community we live in, we work in, and our customers operate. Then obviously is the Go Green, which is very important. And we want to make sure that we are doing things the right way, that creates a sustainable environment for the next generations. And Go Help is another part of it, which is very important. DHL is in the forefront, and an example of it was the DRT team's deployment here in Pakistan for the flood affectees. We have done our part, we are still doing, and we'll continue to do that And this is not just locally, it obviously is driven locally. We have local people, local employees, our customers part of it, and it's a global program contributing back to the community.
I'm Shinta Ileana. I've been working with DHL for 5 years. So I work with DHL Global Forwarding as a regional senior advisor for First Choice. The first time I heard about the ERT was last year during the deployment in Philippines, which really moved me into joining the DRT program. So I joined the training in June this year, and when Matt raised it up that there is an opportunity for deployment this year, so I just say that I'm available without any hesitation, regardless of the location. So that's why I'm here today. I think, I came in with no experience at all in disaster relief. This has definitely been a really tremendous experience, great experience for me, especially first time being on the ground, first time in the program, and I'm selected as a team leader. There's a lot of things that I learned from there as well. So I would definitely join again. There's opportunity to be deployed. We had the training back in June for about 4 days. So 60 volunteers from all around Southeast Asia are selected to participate in the DRT program. We are in this a bit isolated area in Singapore, and we stayed in tents, and basically it was an experience for you to get a feel firsthand of what a DRT environment will be. I haven't really given much thought about being a woman in Pakistan. I've been here before in Karachi for training. So when Matt actually raised, hey, we have a deployment in Pakistan coming up, anybody is available, I just write back to him that I'm available. So I didn't even care about the destination so much. So I really didn't feel discriminated, and I would encourage other women to also join in such thing to basically break the stereotype.
The disaster response team here was working day and night. The team was very focused. There were long days, short rest, and at the end of the day, we had the feeling of satisfaction. So that was a great opportunity for us, for all of us to work here.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Muhammad Ali Haider, and I'm working in National Disaster Management Authority as logistic head. What we are doing here, that we are collecting the foreign aid which is coming from all over the world. We are grateful to the DHL team and the members in the organization who sent their team immediately to deal with this entire luggage which had received from the international community. My appreciations to the DHL authorities who have worked outstandingly. They managed the work very amicably. Having said that, this is going to be unjust if I do not appreciate each member of the DHL team who came to Pakistan and made the best professional doings which they could do. I, on behalf of Chairman NDMA, Government of Pakistan, and above all, the nation of this country, Pakistan, thank to all the team members of DHL.
I found the Time magazine, the latest issue, and it featured as a cover story the Pakistan flooding still and the repercussions on the country. And I felt, wow, I'm part of it. Yeah, I'm doing this, and I'm working for my company by doing something good with a team I've never seen before, but just coming together. And so for me, it was a great experience.
You take this right hand and you put it up and you volunteer, okay? Because it's a great organization to be part of, and you actually feel quite passionate about it, and you actually feel like you're actually giving something back to the community. So I recommend it to everybody.